Well, you two have successfully conquered the McPherson Opera House. How was that?
It was amazing.
It was wonderful experience. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely, yeah.
What was the, from the beginning to end, what were some of the, give me some reaction to what you guys had out there, because that was amazing. Every day, it was like you guys got done and that whole place was clapping.
You know,
That's why we edit. Go. That's why we edit. Don't worry about it. I'll put a transition in there. It'll look awesome. Go.
It's a really good feeling. I don't know. You never know what to expect when you walk out there, especially with music like that you wrote, and some people, they get to know it and they love it, you know, but there's a lot of people, when you do original music, that they don't know your stuff. And so when you first start singing, I think that's the hardest thing, is getting through that first song and hearing what the reaction is. But then it just makes it so much easier after that.
Sean?
I've just never played a show where there were stage people. I've never played a show where there was people to go get my stuff from the stage and bring it to me off stage. That's weird. I'm not used to that. I'm used to running.
You're not used to being the load-in.
Stage.
You're used to doing everything.
Yeah, I'm used to the entire package, not just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morgan Wilk finally got me to play a show that we didn't have to do anything, but
well,
just
and
go
we
up there
still
and
had
play.
to ask, because I would have started picking up my stuff and walking off.
Right, yeah.
So we had to ask before the show started. We don't know. It's like showing up for valet parking with your clothes on a trip in a Dylan's trash sack.
Right.
Yes, I need this to go to my room.
Now,
that has happened.
Oh, really?
Nice.
I didn't used to have luggage.
Now, the performance itself was amazing, because the first couple songs, everybody and their brother was, like, tuned into you guys, and, what was that like, not having to worry about anybody on their phones, or any kind of shenanigans? It's just, all 200-300 people, or a couple thousand that are in there were...
Honestly, as long as I've been jamming with Morgan, has been probably the first time in my life that I've played more venues where people actually respect you as a musician, and it's not so the bar crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a well-respected place, and the acoustics in this place are awesome. Go ahead.
For me, with it, well, I've been really emotional lately, so I try not to pay attention to the fact of anything that the crowd's doing. But I did notice it was so quiet in there that I had double stick tape on my guitar strap, and that's what I stuck my picks to. And I didn't even remove one of my picks off the strap, because I just knew you were going to be able to hear it in there. It was just, you could have heard anything.
Yeah.
From the audience. It was just so quiet. I mean, it's a wonderful feeling, but you can kind of tell, I can tell at the end of my phrases, I want to get choked up a little bit, because it's so quiet and everybody's just was so tuned in. During
Throw It Up in the Sky, I like when we were doing sound check, I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I mean, you could hear it reverberating all the way up and all the way back. And when we performed it, you know, when everybody was here, that last note that you hit, where we do the double chorus, like I almost got choked up and like literally started. Yeah, I'm a pansy. It's all right.
I cried a lot getting ready for this show. Honestly, just practicing at home and thinking about being here. I did. I want to cry right now. I do. So.
Now, this afternoon before sound check, up until now, are you are starting to cry. Yeah. As far as is it what you thought it was going to be the minute you guys walked in here to then getting on stage at the end? And
it was so much better than what I expected. You never know what to expect in a situation as an opening act. You don't know exactly how you're going to be treated when you come into a venue, and so when I do go places, I'm like, I don't want to touch anything. I'm not going to ask for anything. It's kind of like I'm not going to speak to anybody unless they speak to me, just because I feel like it's such an opportunity to be here. I don't want to do something that's going to not get asked back. But the second we walked through the door, Pam hadn't even gotten dressed yet, and she came right down the hallway and came and shook my hand.
She certainly did.
And I'm like,
That's
I
really
just
cool.
knew from there on out it was going to be a really good evening.
She's really
very
nice.
nice.
They're all of them are really nice.
Yeah.
And it's weird to meet people that you know that are, you know, of the scale, you know, of that scale, and for them to treat you with dignity. That, because I've met people that aren't that famous.
Yes.
Okay? And they are pricks.
And they do not get it.
I've met people at karaoke night.
Now, Morgan, what was that like? We had done our interview here with Pam. We were coming down the hallway, and she was playing your guitar.
I wanted to start bawling.
That's awesome.
That is super sweet.
Just the fact that she stopped and even complimented anything about me, what she had done already twice.
After sound check.
I mean, even after sound checks, you know, I mean, just very nice. And I'm like, that goes a long way, and that's a lesson to be learned if I ever make it any farther. How I need to treat people, you know, which I bawl at everything, so I'm pretty sure I'll be just fine. But you never know.
That's a good thing, because you got to be supportive, because everybody starts somewhere, and you know, one of these days there might be somebody looking up to you, and you know, you want to treat those people with dignity, because that's the way you want to be treated.
Yeah. Now, what's next for you guys? Because, good Lord, you've had a heck of a year. The whole Brian White thing, and now this.
I don't know what's next. I have a feeling there's really big things coming this year. And
got a bass player for Percy's Heart.
We're still going with our band. And still doing local stuff with the band, and then if we can do more national stuff with the band, we'll do that too. So things are going awesome, and I've had so many good things happen.
We're planning on going to the studio, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2 or 3 songs? I know 2 are your original stuff, and then one of them is Percy's Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know we're doing that. I'm not sure when.
Soon.
And you got to write music for a movie and all sorts of stuff.
Right now, I'm being considered for one of my, absolutely into you, to be on an episode of Dallas. So, just anything.
It's insane. It's so cool.
I mean, I've just had so many good things happen that I just can't believe it. And, with being pregnant, too, I know it's kind of a girl thing, and here I go.
It's fine.
But
you're right.
Sean knows, this is something I would have never thought would ever have happened. Because it was like a 4-year thing. And then all of a sudden it was like, wait, we are? Let's check again. Let's check again. Let's check again. Okay, we really are. Wait, can we have a sonogram? Okay, there really is something in there. We even know for sure.
Right.
So, and ever since that has happened, that's really opened my eyes to how much I've been given. So, if Kenny Chesney needs me to open up for him pretty soon, I won't be too shocked. That's the only thing else left on my wants list.
Right. She needs to make a new bucket list.
It's about over. Well, before I let you guys go, kind of give me your wrap-up of the experience tonight. Was it?
I have had nothing but a good time writing music with Morgan and jamming with Morgan, and like I've said once and I'll say it again, it really is like driving in the country. Don't start bawling until the camera goes on.
I agree. It's been great working with Sean, and we've got a lot of great things in the future, and you just never know.
That's cool. Well, thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.